Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another video, and on today's video I'm going to be discussing or talking about saving and investing. Are they one and the same thing? And if not, what's the difference between the two? As I know that lots of people, myself included, before I understood the difference between the two, I used to think they one and the same thing, and I know lots of people out there probably think the same too, that these are one and the same thing, and they're actually not. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the differences between the two and the reason why you should have both of them. Anyway guys, let's get to the video. So just a disclaimer guys, before we start, I'm not a financial advisor or financial student or anything like that. I'm just a regular human being that just likes to talk about money, just likes to learn about money and share whatever I've learned. So you must also just don't quote me on anything I say. Go read up, go watch some videos, go do your own research, and yeah, learn for your own self, because whatever I'll be saying in the video is going to be from my own perspective, my own understanding, based on what I've been reading, what I've been watching, etc. So whatever I will tell you guys is going to be obviously from my own perspective and understanding on the topic. Anyway guys, so savings is money, capital that you preserve, capital, money that you keep for later use. So savings is what you keep or what you preserve for later. You have plans to use it later. For example, you can save up for a deposit for a car, for a house, or you're saving up towards a goal that, okay, when you reach the certain amount of money, you want to use that money for something. You want to use the money to build, you want to use the money for whatever reason you want to use it. So you keep the money. It's very short term. You keep the money for later use. And also, it's also up to you to completely look around, shop around different banks and see which bank offers the best interest rate, because obviously different banks have different interest rates. So that is totally up to you to shop around and look around and see which bank will offer you the best interest rate. Of course, also you need to start with what you can, because guys, the lie that we always tell ourselves, myself included, I've always told myself this lie. I was like, I don't have that much money to save or invest or whatever. Guys, do not listen to yourself. Don't trust yourself when it comes to those lies, because actually, Mapalo Maku says, action always beats inaction. What she means by that is it doesn't matter how little you have, like just start with investing, because if you ever tell yourself you're gonna wait till you have thousands and hundreds of thousands before you start saving or investing, girl, boy, you're going to miss out. Don't tell yourself that, oh, it's not enough. Start saving. It doesn't matter if you start with 50 rand or 100 rand, just do it anyway. Just start, because starting, at least like you get momentum, you'll keep going. It's better than not taking any action at all or doing nothing. And also, if you feel like it's a pain, we understand. I know taking out money to save or whatever, feels like a pain sometimes, when the debit orders go through, whatever. What I would advise, or what I would say, is automated. So if you feel like you're not going to be able to have the discipline to actually save the money yourself or open another account or whatever that you're going to use to save, actually automated, meaning let it debit from your account every month, so you don't have to feel the pain. You don't have to torture yourself and be like, oh, I'm taking the money and putting it away. Just automate it, and that way you don't even have to feel, you're gonna see it when it goes through, but like you're not gonna have to torture yourself to actually do it. Anyway guys, also there's different savings accounts that I believe I'll do another video on this. So there's tax-free savings accounts, there's a fixed account, there's different types of savings accounts. So it's totally up to you what type of account you want to use to save, and also what are your reasons for it, what are your plans, or what is your goal for doing that. Anyway guys, yeah, that's all for saving that I'm gonna say for now. Let's move on to investing. So guys, with investing basically is buying an asset that is going to grow and make you money later on. One of the millionaires, or like investors, Dan Locke, talks about a penny. He says that a penny saved is always going to be a penny, meaning that 100 rands, for example, saved is always going to be 100 rands. It's not gonna compound, it's not going to grow, anything like that. So the difference between and difference between savings and investments is that a saving is it's gonna stay that money, however money you put, it's going to remain that amount of money. And whereas an investment is actually going to grow and make you more money passively, actually. So what investment uses is something called compound interest, and compound interest is basically interest on interest. So it's your money making more money for you. You put in money and that money makes more money over time, and that is the secret of investing or compound interest, is that it uses time. So the more time you obviously invest, or you leave your investments for longer periods of time, the more money it's going to make for you. So there's different types of asset classes. So you get your stocks or bonds, you get retail bonds, you get property, you get unit trusts, you get shares, etc., etc. And so each asset class has a risk, like a risk rate. Like there's assets which have higher risk rates, and there's assets which are lower risks. Lower interest risk. Wow, guys, wow. But anyway, guys, so obviously then, depending on what type of an investor you are, you're going to buy the assets depending on your risk tolerance, or your ability to just tolerate risk. If you are young, usually it's younger people who like go for higher in risk assets, because maybe you don't have kids, you don't have lots of responsibilities, so you're not scared of if anything happens, you're not scared of maybe losing lots of money or whatever. But obviously you choose an asset class depending on your risk tolerance. So if you feel yay, my heart will not be able to handle it if something drastically loses, if you lose lots of money or whatever, so you can choose different moderate risk or low risk. But obviously the low risk assets will obviously not make that much money, whereas very high risk assets will make you lots of money. So you have the high risk of losing money, you also have the high risk of returns or getting whatever the asset will make you. And also, guys, the returns, obviously, as I just mentioned, are very high on investment with a higher risk. So investing has a very long term, it's very long term. So you don't just invest today and think tomorrow or a year later you're going to be checking your investments the whole time. So when you want to invest, you have to have a long-term mindset. You have to know that you're doing this for the long run. You're not about to be checking every every month, every year, what you've made so far, anything like that. So you have to actually have a goal, write down your vision or your goal, and be like, okay, this is my goal, this is what I want to achieve, and how am I going to reach that goal? So make weekly goals, make monthly goals, daily goals that are going to help you reach your final goal. So anyway, guys, I hope that helped clarify a little bit about savings versus investments and why you need both. Actually, you need both because savings, it might be fixed, but there are fixed savings, there are flexible savings. So you need different savings accounts. I said I'll talk about this on another video, but anyway, guys, so there's different types of savings, as I said. So investments, you're not going to tap into your investments when you run out of money or you need money or anything like that. So with investments, you have to think long term. You're not going to tap into that money. You're not going to withdraw any funds from that money. It's just money that's going to grow, grow and make you more money passively. And with investing, with saving, it's money that you can obviously tap into maybe in 6 months, or you're saving for however 12 months, and then you're going to tap into that money and use it for whatever you want to use it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned something new today, and that if you have any questions or any comments, comment down below and let me know in the comment section, and I will be answering all your questions. Not all. If I know, I will answer. If I don't, then come on, girl, you gotta go read up, you gotta go do some research. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.